following presentation of the National Football League.
On the Bengals sideline, that's head coach Zach Taylor. They've alternated wins and losses over the first 3 weeks of the season. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. A warm welcome to all of you tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt with you as Evan McPherson's going to get us started. And here we go for Mile High. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
At his best, Bo Nix is a point guard facilitating an offense, getting that ball in and out of his hands as quickly as possible, but don't you dare sleep on his legs, because he will hurt you with his athleticism too. And oh, by the way, did I mention a maturity well beyond his years?
On the draw, they give to Harvey. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still third down. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Now Nix on third down. That one finds his man, Ingram. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They'll come up on 1st and 10. It's a design boot. Buying some time right. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And they're on him quickly there after that catch, so the gain's going to be to the 34-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Nix. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. Third down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Going all the way to the end zone here. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. It's going to bring up 4th down. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, Burrow. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down.
11 mighty.
Brown quick on the draw here. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. An 8-yard gain, but still left with 4th and a bunch. The Bengals sending out the punting unit.
It's 4th down.
He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. They left a few on the table there last time out, Bronx, settling for a field goal try to miss the mark. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
Shotgun snap to Nix.
at the 22-yard line.
This is Ingram working the left side. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First and 10.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and come right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Here's Nix. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. All set now. First and 10.
That's another Broncos first down.
Nix now to throw. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First down.
From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects with his back to Leo McLaughlin. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Throwing again. Here's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
9 yards to go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Bengals get to him and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. On the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will get them on the board.
It's physical kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Samaje Perine on the return.
The Bengals take over.
Cincinnati headed back out for its second drive now. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-0.
Here we go. 180. Turbo's hot.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd
Here we go.
and 4 at the 31
180.
yard line.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Burrow to the air now. Short pass brought in. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
First down. A gain of 29 yards.
11, Tom.
Play action now, Burrow.
Cincinnati.
The left side, and Gesicki has it. And he's tackled for no gain. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go.
At the 39 yard
180.
From the gun, again to Brown. And he's always ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Riley Moss with that tackle.
tackle made.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
It's a gain of a
Gun,
yard.
gun. Stop.
It's
180. 180. 180. Hot.
To the air on 3rd and long. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead. McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Marvin Mims now to return it. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Return. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. Nix. Setting up the screen. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
Break the huddle. It's second down now.
And 12 at the 29-yard line.
Nix from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. First and 10 now from the 46.
Broncos first down.
Nix off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's first and 10 from the 15. Once more, it's Nix. Chased out to his right. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Broncos push their lead to 3. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around.
Here we go.
On first down, here's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
Out of the shotgun, Burrow.
at the 43-yard line.
For big yards on the right side. Keeps himself upright. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown.
The Bengals get some late points and the lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead.
Bengals 14. Broncos 10.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Cincinnati.
On the return, here's Mims. Making some progress here. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Nix now on first and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his second and inches. Sending him on the dive. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Throwing on first down, Nix. He finds his back, Harvey. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. This is second and 6 coming up.
At the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
6 yards to go.
They'll air it out on third. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. 1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. John Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our look around the NFL starts now. Down at Hard Rock Stadium, it's the Dolphins at home to take on the Jets in the AFC East. And this is Devon Achane. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And it's the rookie from TCU, Savion Williams. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And it's the NFL's all-pro quarterback 2 years running, Lamar Jackson. On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Ravens have won 2 straight since the Week 2 loss. They go to 3-1 with the victory. With that, let's take a look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL this past weekend. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
11.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11 MP.
Starting the half with a give to Brown. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
180. Rise up. 180.
Burrow now on 1st down. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Brings up second.
On 1, right?
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. On the move, hit it right. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
11 coming.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got Gesicki complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That's good for the Bengals. First down.
Here we go.
A gain of 7.
From the red zone on 1st. Finds him over the middle. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
180. 20 shots.
Piron will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
On 1, ready?
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and
Burrow's going to sneak it. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
Here we go.
Here we go with Brown. And they turn him away. The defense holds strong, and they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
It's Harvey straight ahead. And he's going to get this up to right around that 13-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Going to the ground again on first. And they will finally catch up to him in just a second before he can reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. We've set it down from 37.
First and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Rolling out to his left. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. Second down now, 7 to go. Play action with Nix. Catch is made in close. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it first and goal.
And the Broncos first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Nix to throw again. Forced out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a fourth-quarter lead.
Touchdown.
Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
And he's going to pay off this first down run with a nice pickup of 9. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Here's Brown again. Escapes the defender. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Down with the 44.
Gun. Cut. Big.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it third and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
Brings up third and inches.
Gonna keep this one and go. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
A gain on the play.
First down now. Ball at the 33.
First down.
Here we go.
First and 10.
180.
33-yard line.
Ready, son.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Burrow on the play action. Completes this one to Chase. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver.
It's a gain of 6.
Bengals down by only 3.
First down.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Hot. 180. Race hot.
Here's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Setting up to pass. Throwing the out route complete. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. Just a yard left to go on second down.
22-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first.
That's good.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10. Back to throw. This is a heater going deep. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Geno Stone picks it off. This play heads out of bounds. Marker down though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. Oh man, such a huge pass interference call, Brock, and now because of that flag, they move into range for a possible game-winning field goal here. Running it after the penalty, and he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
And 6. At the Bengals' 31-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. He rolls to his right. Going deep here for the end zone. Another pick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. It's a third down give to Harvey. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. So they call a timeout. So that is their final one, and with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it, or do they just kick it now?
First and 10.
And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout, 9 seconds left in the game. An entire game coming down to the leg of Will Lutz. This one from an even 40 yards out. one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Brooks now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
They're on 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13.
Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off Brandon Jones. So it's a win for the Broncos. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit